For centuries, humanity has pondered the greatest questions of our time. What is the meaning of life? Are we alone in the universe? And most importantly, which Spider-Man has the best web swinging? Spoiler, it's not Andrew Garfield. Web swinging isn't just how Spider-Man gets around. It's an art form. And with 3 live-action Spideys swinging through New York, each has a totally unique style. But which one's the best? Before the video starts, Spider-Man's got great power and great responsibility. You've got a subscribe button. Do your part. If not for me, do it for Uncle Ben. Let's break it down. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is the OG, the one who set the standard for live-action web slinging. His version of the character is a relatable, earnest teenager who gains superpowers after being bitten by a genetically modified spider. Over the trilogy, he struggles with personal loss, love, with Kirsten Dunst's Mary Jane Watson, and responsibility while battling villains like the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, and Venom. His style is all about efficiency and control. Strong, single web lines, long web swing, no flashy flips, no parkour, just pure momentum. Like a pendulum in motion, he swings with disciplined precision, reflecting his no-nonsense attitude and unwavering moral code. But don't mistake traditional for boring. When obstacles come his way, he adapts with sharp, fluid acrobatics, flipping and twisting like a seasoned pro. His swinging style basically says, yes, I can do a triple backflip. No, I won't. Unless I have to, then watch this. He takes the most direct path, yet reacts with agility when needed, making him the most utilitarian and classic of all cinematic Spider-Men. This isn't just swinging. It's unfiltered heroism in motion, a perfect mirror of Peter Parker's steadfast character. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man doesn't just swing. He carries himself through the city, every movement deliberate, every web line heavy with responsibility. His swinging isn't playful or flashy. It's a reflection of his burden, a constant push and pull between duty and sacrifice. Unlike other Spider-Men who swing for the thrill, Tobey's arcs are deep and weighted, like a pendulum always moving forward but never truly free. His web lines stretch. His body fights against gravity, mirroring the struggles of Peter Parker himself. When life beats him down, like losing his powers, his web swinging suffers, because being Spider-Man isn't effortless for him. It's a sacrifice. But when he chooses to embrace his destiny, his final swing is different. The hesitation is gone, the struggle's still there. But this time, he owns it. Because Tobey's Spider-Man doesn't swing for fun. He swings because he has to. And that's what makes him different. And that's what makes him. But guess what? He's also the only live-action Spidey who ever pulled off a full loop-de-loop. In short, the original no-frills Spidey, efficient, controlled, and always true to his purpose. While Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is steadfast and resolute in his choices, Andrew Garfield's version thrives in spontaneity, embracing the exhilaration of being a web-slinger. His version of the character is a more modern, witty, and emotionally complex take on the character. In The Amazing Spider-Man, 2012, and its sequel, 2014, he battles villains like the Lizard and Electro while uncovering secrets about his parents' disappearance. His relationship with Gwen Stacy is central to the story. Ending tragically in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Garfield's version is known for his humor, agility, and emotional depth. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man approached web swinging with the free-form creativity of a skateboarder mixed with a gymnast's precision. And that skateboard montage wasn't just for show. It perfectly established how this Peter Parker would eventually swing through New York, treating the city as his ultimate urban playground, just like he treated those empty halls as his personal skate park. While Tobey's Spidey moved with methodical precision, Garfield's version bounced off walls with skateboarder-like rebounds, executed mid-air flips with gymnastic grace, and used improvised pivots like flagpoles and cranes with the same instinctive adaptability he showed on 4 wheels. His swinging constantly shifted momentum like a skater pumping through transitions, abruptly changing direction with kicks, spins, and sudden drops that made his trajectory thrillingly unpredictable. And just like that fearless skateboarder who'd push limits without hesitation, his signature daredevil dives saw him deliberately free-falling before last-second saves, injecting every swing with an adrenaline-fueled edge that perfectly captured his character's youthful recklessness. The skateboarding wasn't just background character detail. It was the visual blueprint for the most dynamic, physically expressive web-slinging we'd ever see on screen. And in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, his movements are at their peak, soaring through the city with effortless style, flipping mid-air just because he can, embodying the joy he finds in being Spider-Man. This is most evident in his dynamic swinging style, effortless cornering, gravity-defying slingshots, and rapid web zips that emphasize speed and fluidity. Beneath the mask, Peter grapples with the weight of secrets, his family's past, his relationships, and the sacrifices of his double life, often leading to heartbreak. Yet when he suits up, he transforms, shedding his restraints and fully embodying the freedom of Spider-Man. Fearless and fluid, he moves through the city like it's second nature, turning webs into an extension of his body. For this Peter Parker, swinging isn't just a skill, it's where he truly belongs. In a world where superheroes can fly, shrink, and summon jets on demand, Tom Holland's Spider-Man has to push his abilities to keep up. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the youngest and most modern take on Peter Parker, set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. Starting as a high school hero mentored by Tony Stark, he balances teenage life with superhero duties. His tech-enhanced suit grants him advanced abilities like AI assistance, web wings for gliding, and instant kill mode. His web swinging evolves beyond tradition, becoming a springboard for advanced tech-enhanced movement. From the moment Tony Stark takes him under his wing, Peter gains cutting-edge tools that redefine his crime-fighting style. His signature web wings allow him to glide effortlessly across skyscrapers, while other Stark tech upgrades remain a constant throughout his trilogy, giving him a tactical edge. Yet, even without high-tech gear, this Spider-Man thrives on improvisation. He uses his surroundings creatively, bouncing off walls, flipping over obstacles, and turning everyday structures into momentum boosters. This adaptability makes him the most dynamic and unpredictable of the three Spider-Men, proving that his greatest weapon isn't just his tech, it's his quick-thinking, acrobatic brilliance. However, by the end of No Way Home, Tom's web-swinging evolves. After everything he's been through, losing his mentor, his friends, even his place in the world, he stands on his own for the first time. No high-tech suits, no fancy gadgets. Just Peter Parker, his instincts, and his webs. And that's when we see his web-swinging change. Without Stark tech to help him, his movements become simpler, more natural, like he's finally listening to his own rhythm instead of relying on someone else's tools. It's not as showy as Andrew Garfield's graceful flips, or as instantly recognizable as Tobey Maguire's classic swings. Instead, it's something new, a mix of practicality and heart. There's something beautiful about watching this Peter swing through the city now. His swings are efficient, but they still have joy in them. He doesn't need to be the flashiest or the most perfect Spider-Man. He just needs to be his Spider-Man. And in that simplicity, we see him grow up. He's no longer the kid looking for approval or the hero hiding behind gadgets. He's just Peter, trusting himself, moving forward, one web at a time. 3 Spider-Men, 1 skyline, 0 respect for traffic laws. So, who swings best? Honestly, it depends on what you love. Tobey Maguire, your dad's Spider-Man. Strong, reliable, swings like he's late for a mortgage payment. Andrew Garfield, the human screensaver. If overachiever was a person, it'd be this guy. Tom Holland, started with training wheels, now he's, well, still kind of figuring it out. According to experts, Tobey's the classic, Andrew's the showstopper, and Tom's the innovator. Me? I'm just happy we got to see all 3 share the sky. But let's hear your pick. Drop a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Spider Debates.